Yup, that's me, holding back tears in a German beer hall. Why? Let me back up a bit. When my father passed away this year, he left behind lifelong friends. Among them was his friend Adeling, a German professor. Growing up, he would visit us every so often, both at our home or in another city we were visiting. We learned a lot from him and had many great times. But unlike the rest of my family, I had never seen his home country. When my father died, I wasn't sure I'd ever get to. So when the opportunity arose to visit him for a few days and meet his family, I had to go, even though it wouldn't be an easy trip and it was sure to be a bittersweet moment. To get there, my wife Nisha and I got on the biggest plane I'd ever seen. 2 stories, 90 plus rows, huge bird.
Im Falle einer Evakuierung zeigen Ihnen Leute.
Ah, Germany. Land of the Autobahn, the Beamer, pretzels, and apparently, lush green city space. We met up with Adeling, who immediately took us to meet his daughter, Alexandra, who's a dermatologist. From there, they took us to one of Munich's most famous squares, Marienplatz, where Munich City Hall is located. Gotta love that German neo-Gothic architecture. We wandered around the square before hopping on Munich's subway, the U-Bahn, to a public park that's home to Paulaner Biergarten, a Munich cultural staple. The beer is immaculate, and they even have food for vegetarians. But the company we enjoyed is what made this night truly one to remember.
Jetzt sind wir am Ziel unserer Wünsche.
Even after a lot of beer. Day 2 started bright and early with another ride on the U-Bahn to Munich's Lenbach House, a museum that houses classic and even more contemporary German works, including this beautiful glass sculpture and this painting of comedian Bill Hader 100 years before he was born. An afternoon stroll through the city led us again to Marienplatz, where we were regaled by talented buskers, plentiful fruit stands, and haute Lederhosen couture, before taking the train back to the hotel. That night, we met Adeling and his family for a dinner to celebrate my mom's birthday. It was a beautiful night. Our last day in Germany, and our last few hours with Adeling. How better to spend it than at another cultural institution? But first, flowers for the birthday girl. Hofbrauhaus is perhaps the premier indoor beer hall in Munich, and it is an experience. Numerous cultures squeezed together at communal tables, belting classic drinking songs. It is certainly not a place you go for the food, especially as a vegetarian. But the beer is up to par. My mom even got a stein to hold her flowers in. But before long, it was time to part ways with Adeling. In a year full of difficult goodbyes, every goodbye has become difficult. But we not only got to spend time with old friends, we made numerous new ones. The German farewell Auf Wiedersehen literally translates to until we meet again. It's more open-ended rather than closed. I know I'm looking forward to the next time we see our German friends, new and old, this side or the other. Okay, the melodrama's over. Here's the chaser.